Life TV, where we believe that you have the power to create the life you deserve in a body you love. And we're gearing up for Recreate Masterclass, so we want to remind you that the cart is open.
And don't forget that you can bring a friend and get $100 off, or you can take an opportunity to use our affiliate program and make $100 yourself.
But there are only 25 spots for Recreate, so make sure you head over to this page and reserve your spot now. So for those of you who can't make it to Recreate Live with us this year, we want to invite some tips to help you go through this transition of getting to know yourself better and embracing a career that allows you to serve. So this week we're talking about inviting a new set of standards into your life is what you really need to do in order to rise. And that requires going from being the amateur to the pro in the way you approach things.
I totally relate to this week because I recognize that I need to adopt a new set of standards in my life to go from amateur to pro. And one of the things that I want to invite into my life is a daily meditation, which I recognize the power of and have seen it manifest itself through my friends and my colleagues. Jeannine just did her own meditation, which was so inspiring.
I bought a singing bowl, which is awesome, but we can talk about that later.
And that was actually one of the pushes to really get me to get a little more serious about this. But it's been recommended to me by a lot of people, and I kept putting it aside and putting it aside. But in order for me to fully make that leap from amateur to pro and to continue with my own theme of ascension for the year, I cannot wait any longer. I absolutely have to adopt this daily ritual and practice into my life to create space for myself, to continue to serve, to continue to create and grow. And so I did make the first steps. I signed up for a 21-day meditation challenge.
Cool.
I know when it starts, March 11th.
Deepak Chopra, if you guys want to sign up, it's on the Oprah website, right?
Yes, I just went ahead and did it. Without even thinking. I know when it starts, I know for how long, but I still have all these crazy fears.
Yeah, so what's going on? What are you so afraid of?
I don't know. I guess it's that...
It's meditation.
I know. It's scary to me to sit still, I think, for an extended period of time. There's a saying, it's like dance first, think later, and that to me is my meditation. The movement is a doorway for me to recognize my potential and to discover my own creativity.
So what I hear you saying is you can do it in your body, but you're afraid of the mind side.
I guess, yeah, that's totally what it is.
So what is holding you back, or what do you need to embrace that fear? How can I help you?
I guess, well, one of the biggest fears is the fear of failure, of it not doing what I think I know it's going to do, which is support me and elevate me, and or not being good at it because it's something new to me. So I guess what I really need is a reminder of what's that thing that you can put in front of you, that reminder, or something you can tell yourself, like, that keeps you on that path towards growth, to keep going for what you know you really want.
So I think the most important things you already mentioned. The first is a connection to your why. Knowing why you want to do this, why it's important to you, and what it's going to bring to you. The second is making it measurable and manageable. So you know you're clear. You've got a 21-day program that starts on the 11th. You know when you're going to start. You know why. But the third part is where your standards come in. And right now where you're at, Shay, is you're in a position of attaching your decisions to the amateur mindset versus the professional mindset. And what that means, or how I know that, is that you're focused on judgment and conclusion of yourself. And you're already making future tripping about what's going to happen if you don't do it right. And what I want to give you as a tool to help you switch out of that amateur set is actually a list of what it means to be the professional in your life. And what I'd love for you to do is choose from the list, if not all of them. The ultimate goal is to invite the professional to dictate all of your choices in your career, your relationship with yourself and with others. But to start, we can just pick a few to set an intention, and I'd like to give you some to choose from.
Awesome.
So here's a list of the qualities of a professional. The professional shows up, stays on the job, is committed for the long haul, sets high stakes. The professional is patient, seeks order, acts in the face of fear, has no excuses, is prepared, does not show off, has a dedication to mastery, A professional asks for help, doesn't take future or success personally, endures adversity, self-validates, reinvents herself, is recognized by other professionals. She has courage. The pro will not be distracted. She confronts her doubts and demons.
I can already see a few of those on my list, or on that list that I've actually fully embraced and I live, and there are a few that I definitely want to pay attention to. And I'll tell you right now, one of them is patience, confronting those demons. There were a few more. I'm going to look it over again.
We'll provide the list for you guys below. So as you know, all of the community and action takes place over on the website. So just like Shay did, weed through where you already are the professional in your life and see where you still have some of those amateur traits. I can guarantee whatever that challenge is that you are facing or going through is because you're latched onto those amateur mindsets and you can embrace one of the professional mindsets.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jay. That's totally helpful for me, and I'm sure it was helpful for you guys out there. Thank you so much for joining us at Invite to Your Life TV, and be sure to tune back in next Wednesday. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
This is what you get when you join us for Recreate.
4 life coaching sessions to take you through the 4-phase process of RSVP to restore, simplify, and verify your power.
4 45-minute workouts that are the physical counterpart of the 4 phases of RSVP.
You get a lifetime membership to the private Recreate community.
You get 8 videos from Coach Jay and Shay speaking to you one-on-one to prepare your mind and body for each week of Masterclass.
You get a weekly workbook straight to your inbox that's going to guide you through this 4-week process and help bring you more clarity and definition to the answers you're looking for.
You get the value of one-on-one coaching in a group atmosphere, which gives you a community of people to play with and bump up against.
There are only 25 spots available for Recreate. This class is live in New York City and will sell out fast. For you, who brings light to the world through your creative gifts.
For you, the warrior who never chooses the easy way.
Your spirit and your life cannot change until you come up against force. In Recreate, you learn to embrace resistance and move with it.
Now is your time. Are you ready? There are only 25 spots available.
Don't miss out.
Reserve your spot today.